My name is Emily. I was 23 years old and I was completely alone. I needed a job, not just any job. I needed security. One morning, I saw an advertisement online. It said, "A widower needs a housemaid to help with household work and care for one child." The salary was good. The house was far from the city. I hesitated, but I needed the money, so I decided to apply. 2 days later, I arrived at the address. The house was huge, tall gates, white walls, a silent garden. I rang the doorbell. After a moment, a man opened the door. He was tall, well-dressed, and serious. His hair was dark, and his face looked tired. His eyes were calm, but sad. "Yes?" he asked quietly. "I'm here for the maid position," I said nervously. "My name is Emily." "I'm Daniel," he replied. He stepped aside and let me in. The house was beautiful. Clean floors, expensive furniture. But something felt wrong. The house felt empty, too quiet. Daniel showed me around. Then we stopped near a small room. "My son lives here," he said. A little boy stood near the window. He looked about 6 years old. He did not smile. "This is Noah," Daniel said. I waved gently. "Hello, Noah." Noah did not answer. Daniel explained that his wife had died 2 years ago from an illness. Since then, the house had lost its warmth. "I need someone kind," Daniel said, "not just to clean, but to care." I understood. I accepted the job. That night, I moved into a small room near the kitchen. My days were simple. I cleaned the house, I cooked meals, I washed clothes, and most importantly, I spent time with Noah. At first, he barely spoke. He avoided eye contact. He always looked sad. Daniel was always busy. He worked in his office for long hours. He ate dinner alone. Sometimes I saw him watching Noah quietly. Slowly, things began to change. One afternoon, I read a story to Noah. At the end, he smiled. It was the first smile I ever saw. My heart felt warm. From that day, Noah followed me everywhere. He laughed. He asked questions. The house began to feel alive again. One weekend, a woman arrived. She wore elegant clothes. Her voice was sharp. "I'm Margaret," she said. "I'm Daniel's sister-in-law." She looked at me from head to toe. She did not smile. Margaret watched everything I did. She criticized my cooking. She said I was too close to Noah. "You are forgetting your place," she told me one day. "You are just a maid." Her words hurt. One evening, she found me alone in the kitchen. "You think you belong here?" she asked coldly. "My sister was the lady of this house." "I'm just doing my job," I replied quietly. She laughed. "My sister was unhappy here," she said. "Daniel loved his work more than his family. Don't think you can change him." She walked away, leaving me shaken. Despite Margaret, life continued. One evening, Noah and I were painting together. We laughed loudly. Suddenly, I noticed Daniel standing nearby. He was watching us. "I haven't heard him laugh like that in years," he said softly. That night, Daniel and I talked for a long time about Noah, about loss, about loneliness. For the first time, I saw warmth in his eyes. One afternoon, Margaret visited again. She looked at Daniel and said, "Noah needs a real mother, not a girl pretending." I felt embarrassed, but Daniel spoke. "Emily makes my son happy," he said firmly. "That's what matters." My heart raced. That night, Daniel walked me to my room. "Thank you," he said, "for bringing life back into this house." He leaned closer. Our lips touched. It was gentle, unexpected. The next morning, Margaret saw us together. She was furious. "You're using him," she shouted. "You're just after his money." Her words crushed me. I packed my bag. "I'm sorry," I said to Daniel. "I should leave." I ran upstairs crying. Daniel followed me. "Please don't go," he said. "I don't belong here," I cried. "I'm just a maid." He held my hands. "I was dead inside before you came," he said. "My wife and I were unhappy. I lost hope." He looked into my eyes. "You gave my son joy. You gave me life again. I love you, Emily." Tears filled my eyes. The house is different now. It's full of laughter. Noah is happy. Margaret doesn't visit anymore. My old room is now a guest room. I share the master bedroom with Daniel. One evening, he holds my hand. "Are you happy?" he asks. I smile. "Yes," I reply, "more than I ever dreamed." I came here as a maid looking for work. Soon, I will be Daniel's wife. Love can grow in unexpected places. Kindness can heal broken hearts. If you enjoyed this story, please like, comment, share, and subscribe.